It's Tuesday, April 23rd, 2024, and it's day 13 of my Great American Motorcycle Adventure. Today's meandering took me only 64 miles, a short riding day, but it was a big day for food and drink. There was a morning ride through beautiful rolling hills, a taco truck, and then some highway riding. But there were also fancy bourbon cocktails, a delicious steak, and meeting some new friends in Louisville. As usual, I'll post a link to today's route in the description, along with links to some of the places I visited. Here's how today came together. As I was checking out of the Bardstown Motor Lodge, Whitney and Paul, who were helping me, asked what my plans were for lunch, and I had no idea. But they suggested Sissy's Tacos, and who doesn't love a great taco truck, especially on Taco Tuesday? So off to Sissy's I went. It was only 19 miles away, but I decided to take the long way. So instead of going north on 150, I headed east on 62, then up to 55 and west on 44, through some beautiful rolling hills and amazing Kentucky countryside. I managed to turn it into about 35 miles, which seems pretty respectable, and that's not including the quick U-turn I had to make when I rode right past it. Before I left for this trip, Donette and I had agreed on a few safety rules. One was that I'd always have my GPS on so she could check and make sure that I was okay. Another was that every once in a while, I'd eat a salad. So 2 thumbs up for Colton's Carnitas salad. Slow-cooked marinated pork butt, onion, cilantro, pineapple, sissy sauce, lime, and cheese over a bed of lettuce. I have to say, it was really good. After lunch, it was just some uneventful highway riding to get to my hotel near the Ohio River. I passed by the fairgrounds and Churchill Downs before going along the river into my hotel. I checked in and spent the afternoon walking around Main Street, checking out checking out the sights. My hotel was right around the corner from the Louisville Slugger factory. I'm not a big baseball fan, so I skipped the museum and the tour, but it was still cool to walk through the lobby exhibit and the gift shop. Across the street was Michter's Distillery Shop and the bar at Fort Nelson. On a Tuesday afternoon, I only had to wait about 15 minutes for a seat at the bar upstairs. It's a great spot, with the full Michter's lineup available for tasting, plus a huge selection of specialty cocktails. As a New Yorker, I went with the Bourbon Manhattan, and it was both delicious and beautiful. The bartenders there take their garnishes quite seriously, as you can see. I decided to ask a group of folks who looked like they had just left their office jobs for the day. Where would you have dinner if you only had one night in Louisville and you were on foot? Their recommendation was Repeal Steakhouse. I sat at the bar and had one of their signature steaks, and I have to say, it was a great suggestion. And congratulations to James and Katie, the happy couple sitting next to me. They were so nice and so excited to be getting married in the morning. Wishing you both all the best. This adventure is mostly about the ride, but it was nice to slow down and explore a city for a bit. I'm sure I only scratched the surface of what Louisville has to offer, but it still felt like I got to experience a little slice of it. Well, Kentucky, you're winning me over as a great place to ride, and as it turns out, I'll be back through the area in June 2025 for the BMW Motorcycle Owners Association rally near Nashville, Tennessee. So if you have some favorite Kentucky rides, drop your suggestions in the comments. I'd love to hear about them. If you're enjoying the ride, hit the like button, subscribe for more adventures, and I'll see you on my next ride. Thanks for meandering along with me.